My name is Devin Marie Nelson. My husband is Stanley Nelson, who was incarcerated back in 2013. Long story short, he was at a friend's house. He knew these people. Um, he brought his cousin, and they were playing dice or something. I don't know, like some dice game. And he did not have a gun. His cousin had the gun, and everybody testified to that. Like he didn't come there with the gun. He didn't expect anything like that to happen. A fight broke out. His cousin was beat halfway to death, and so Stanley retrieved the gun and shot and killed someone. He was charged with second-degree murder and first-degree battery, meaning he had a prior charge before I even knew him from when he was like 18 or 19. And because he had another violent charge, it caused him to, I think the act is called Act 1805. He's not eligible for early release or parole or anything because of his prior charge. It's not always what it seems. You can't, everything's situational. And that Act 1805 is going to continue to ruin a lot of people, and particularly a lot of Black males. I don't really have much faith in the prison system after seeing how things have been these past 4 years. And I understand that it's a lot of money to keep one inmate, for one day. I've heard all about it. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the breakdown. But at the end of the day, they have to be treated like humans still, and I feel like they dehumanize them a lot in so many different ways. This has been like one of the biggest challenges of my life. I said, I work at a dance studio with kids who are anywhere from, what's my youngest student, like 4 to, I teach adults. And so I know there are people who know about it and won't ever say anything to me because they know that it's not a comfortable situation to talk about. And to have to explain to a 15-year-old or 14-year-old or whoever that my husband's incarcerated for murder would not be an easy conversation. And I've had to have this conversation with a parent before because one of the kids said, my mom told me that your husband is in prison and he's been in prison for a long time now. And my heart fell because I'm like, what do I even say? Like, how do I explain this properly? Like, lately, when people have been asking me, I just say, he's incarcerated. And if they ask, well, what happened? I say, that's a whole nother subject and that I don't really want to get into. But I'm definitely not going to hide it anymore because I'm to the point where it's like, it's been almost 4 years and like, I'm so sick of living in a box about it. Yes, if you do something wrong, you should be in trouble for it. I don't disagree with that. But I think some things are just excessive. It's like, how do we fix that? How do we change these acts so that they're not, if you get second-degree murder, that's it. How come it can't be if this was the situation? I don't know that will ever be a thing, but it should be, in my opinion. But you have to look deeper into things and not just what it looks like on the outside.